My name is Drew Sutton. I'm the pastor at First United Methodist Church in Lafayette.
And I am Chad Brooks, pastor of Foundry in Sterlington, Louisiana.
And we're here to tell you about everything you need to know for annual conference coming up June 8th through June 11th.
And we've got 3 things to tell you, plus a bonus. Number 1, our theme this year is rooted and grounded.
It comes from Ephesians 3, verses 14 through 21.
In Rooted and Grounded, what we're doing is we're speaking about our shared connectional ministry here in Louisiana, and it takes its inspiration from Paul's words in his letter to Ephesians.
And we are a community of churches that stretch from north to south, east to west, all across this great state of Louisiana. We'll gather at annual conference to talk about ways that we've been rooted and grounded in Christ, serving our various communities across this state.
Number 2,
we're going to have Mike Slaughter, pastor of Ginghamsburg United Methodist Church in Tipp City, Ohio, with us for a number of sessions.
Now, Mike is going to be spread out all across conference, so clergy Wednesday night at clergy session. A little bit different this year, but Mike's going to be speaking to us.
And Thursday morning, laity, he attends the laity session and brings a special message just for you.
Now, Thursday night, as part of our worship service, Mike is also preaching to the entire annual conference.
And then on Friday morning, we're going to get up and he's going to lead us through a teaching and a Bible study.
Now, Mike is an amazing pastor. Most of us are very familiar with him, and he has experience in ministry at all areas and all sizes of churches. And so we think that he's going to be a great voice to have to our annual conference this year. I'm stoked to have him here, and I hope you're stoked to have him here. Number 3,
worship is an essential part of why we gather as the United Methodists for annual conference. We've got a number of worship opportunities for you to join us.
Now the first one is our Episcopal address. That'll be Thursday morning at 10:30. Bishop Harvey will be sharing us what's on her heart for our annual conference for this forthcoming year.
And then Thursday night at 7 p.m., Mike Slaughter will be bringing us a message in the midst of a service crafted by the people from Foundry United Methodist Church.
Now, number 3 is our ordination service. That's Friday night. Music starts at 7. The service starts at 7:30. Please come and be part of this special event in the life of our annual conference.
And then Saturday morning will be a special time for us to remember those who have taught us what it means to be rooted in our faith tradition as we have our memorial service. In the midst of that service, we'll also have a sending forth, an opportunity for us to pray over all the laity and clergy who are going back out and leaving annual conference to go and serve where they are rooted in their tradition.
So we promised you some bonuses, and here they are. The first one is the Wesley Awards. Now, we started the Wesleys a few years ago to honor and to celebrate innovative ministries in our annual conference. And this year, we're taking them to a whole nother level, and we're spreading them out across our entire gathering and focusing on these churches that have done tremendous ministry in our area.
For these next bonuses, you're going to want to check out our website, la-umc.org, for the most up-to-date information about conference and ways to get better involved, particularly around meals. Each day there's a 2-hour block for lunch, and even at dinner there are tons of ministries and organizations that are eating together, and so you're invited to jump in wherever you'd like. And there are tons of places around Shreveport and Bossier where you can gather a couple of folks together and reflect and talk about your experience of annual conference.
Now, next bonus is our offering. Now, this year, all of our offerings we're taking up across annual conference are going to the flood relief here in our state. We've had several flood events all across the spring. We want to make sure that we impact in the places where we serve.
And then back to the website is another key to understanding everything that's happening at annual conference, because there you're going to find our pre-conference report. This is your tool for understanding everything that's going on. It's got all the reports, all the schedules, everything you need to know. Make sure and go online, download it, and bring it with you, because we won't have copies of it up in Shreveport when we get started.
Now, finally, you need to register for annual conference. It gets expensive on May 20th, so go to la-umc.org to register or call your district office.
All this information will be below in the comments, so make sure and share this with other people who are going to annual conference.
This won't be the last time you see us. We'll be back with some more logistical information. See you then.